Yeah, South Carolina. So we were Gamecocks. We had just joined the.
It's one of the biggest colleges
I don't know
in
shit
the
about
South
sports,
for football. I mean, it's not huge like Alabama or Clemson.
It's not as successful
but
necessarily.
It is in the
Clemson's
SEC,
our arch rival.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in
So
the
it's a big
SEC.
deal.
Yeah,
it's
big
a
deal.
big deal. Yeah,
Big
we're on TV
deal.
every Saturday.
You were on TV?
Yeah,
Oh,
every
nice.
Saturday in
So
like
is
our
that,
games.
Is
Our
that
games are televised
nerve-wracking
every
doing
Saturday.
that, playing like that, knowing because
No,
college
you don't
football's
even.
huge.
Yeah, I mean, at the time it wasn't, man. I mean, it was just what you did. I think as funny as that sounds, it was just like, no, that's just what it was in the moment. You were just playing.
You
man.
must have been getting mad pussy.
Little bit, yeah, a lot of it, actually.
Yeah, I was about to say,
like when I would go out in 5 points. That's like the 4th Street or whatever. The 5 points in Columbia. When I would go out in 5 points, and they had a beer and a shot special. I didn't drink in college, so I would get a root beer and a shot of penicillin. You know what I mean? Just to clean it up, just to flush it. You know what I mean? Just to make sure we were good.
Damn.
Who was all right? So any studs on that team that went on to play?
100%.
So let's
Stanley Pritchett was was
our
our fullback who went on. Deuce Staley was our tailback.
Yeah.
Anthony Wright was our quarterback my last 2 years. Steve Taneyhill was our quarterback the first year. We had John Abraham was my roommate.
Yeah.
John Abraham's going to be a Hall of Famer. For the
Jets,
NFL.
right?
He was signed with the Jets. He signed with the Falcons, Jets, and then he played here for 2 years in Arizona.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a lot of Jamar Nesbitt. There were a lot of really great, really amazing. Terry Cousin was my cornerback. So like when I lined up, my numbers looked really good. I mean, I was a solid college football player. I was in no way, shape, or form ever going to go pro. But my numbers...
Isn't that the majority of the players? And
yes.
then a small percentage?
By
of
an enormous
yes,
amount. That is the majority
amount,
of the players. By like leaps and bounds at a program. That's the reason why like a program like Alabama, like you had mentioned, right? Like when Saban has 4 and 5 first rounders and 6 first rounders and things like that, it is mind-boggling to, Mel Kiper. And you know what I mean? It's mind-boggling because the inability to produce a single NFL player from a college football team is the norm. That's the default. You get one that goes in the draft, it's like insane. You get one that goes in the first round of the draft in 5 years, you as a coach can almost hang your hat on that and be like, look at that. Look what I did with that kid. You get 5 or 6 and do it repeatedly year after year after year like Nick Saban does.
Damn.
It's mind-boggling. It's truly like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But it's a testament to both his recruiting and his ability to prepare those students.
And the
The recruiting's a lot of it, isn't it?
And the conference itself too, because the conference does a lot of recruiting. All you have to say is SEC, and it doesn't matter, right? So
correct, unless you're Vandy.
Everybody wants to go there because the SEC is the best conference in probably all sports, I would say. In
football, for sure.
I mean, like when it comes to like the amount of talent that you have to play against on a weekly basis,
week in and week out. So at South Carolina, I played against. So some of these names are.
You
ancient,
probably played
right?
a lot against.
Yeah, so you're going to be like, oh, I don't know, but I played against Payton Manning every year. He was at Tennessee. He was in the
That's
SEC
awesome.
East. Played against Danny Warfel, a Heisman winner at Florida. You know what I mean? Like played against Hines Ward. Played against Champ Bailey at Georgia.
Not a lot of people can say that shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people. So not a lot of people have a platform to say it, right? But like in South Carolina, if you played football at South Carolina and you open a car dealership or you go work at a car dealership or you become a realtor, you're going to sell your cars. Like that's 100%.
Bang.